And then, as I say, MATLAB gives you a lot of possibilities in amending your plots and changing the view of your plots. And most of these possibilities you can find in help. You can go to and look at the help. You have two ways to do that. First of all, you can use this one, as I made already before here, plot. Or you can just write a command. You can write doc and then a function name you want to get help for, or a keyword. For example, if you want to change a color of a bar, you can write doc bar. Then you can get the help of this. And then you can see a lot of examples. You can see a code that you can copy and print and paste to your command window. You can see you can change the size of the bars, you can see the color of the bars and so on. So I don't think that I have to spend time to explaining this, because MATLAB help is written in a very well form. Okay. I just want to tell you the general things, how to change something. For example, let's talk about bar. So if you would like to change any parameter of the bar, you need to write the parameter name and then the parameter value. Okay, of course you need to know the parameter name and you need to know the values, and that's what you can get the help for. I know that, for example, there is a parameter name which is called face color, and that's the color of the face of the bar. Okay, and then I would like to make it, for example, I know, blue. It's not blue but cyan. It's called cyan color. So I just write the parameter name and then the parameter value. In this case, it's a color. Okay, so you can see they became cyan. Okay, the age, you can see we have age also, and by default it's blue, it's black, sorry. So you can write age color, and then, for example, you can write none, so no age color. So you can see we don't have age color anymore. Okay, then if we talk about colors, MATLAB has names for up to, as far as I remember, 9 or 10 colors. For example, red for red, R for red, G for green, and so on. But if you want to get a little bit more sophisticated colors, you need to define them as a combination of red, green, and blue value. Okay, there is a color model. It's called RGB, and for example, all screens, all TV panels, they work using this color model. The idea is that you can combine 3 colors together, red, green, and blue, to get any color at all. And in MATLAB, you have to combine these colors as a vector. So first of all, you write how much of red color. Let's say it's between 0 and 1. Let's say it's 1. Then how much of blue color and how much of green color. Okay. So you can see now it's purely red. Okay. If you, for example, combine red and green together, so you have 1 of red, 1 of green, and nothing of blue, you will get yellow. So that's the yellow color. And then if you combine all of them together, you will get white color. And of course, you don't see white color at all. If it's 0, 0, 0, it's a black color. And then you can think that if you have equal portion of red, green, and blue, it gives you a gray color. So now you can see it's like a dark gray. If you want to make it light gray, make it a little bit closer to 1, for example, 0.75. Now you can see it's light gray. Okay. Just go to Wikipedia and read a little bit RGB color models in order to understand it better. But that's the basic idea. Simply combine red, green, and blue colors in different proportions. Okay. And then finally, last but not least, is how to get these figures, how to get these plots to your documents. For example, if you want to use this plot in your report that you make in Word or in your other editor. You have, again, several possibilities. First of all, you can copy and paste. For this, you just go to Edit and Copy Figure, and the figure will be copied using the same size and the same aspect ratio as you see it on the screen. So I'll just copy it. And then, for example, you can go and open your Word document and just paste it here. So this is one of the ways. And then if you want, for example, to make it a little bit more flat, you just make the window a little bit more flat like this. Then go to Word and paste it. So you can see it's more flat. So once again, when you copy it to a clipboard, it uses the same aspect ratio and the same size as your window that you see on the screen. And then the second possibility is to save this as a file. So you can save any plot as a file, and you just need to click File and Save As. And then you just say where you want to get this plot. Then the name of the plot, for example, figure. And then most important, it's the type of the plot, the format. You can see that you have a lot of different formats. For example, MATLAB has its own format that's called figure.fig. And then if you want to, if you save this in the MATLAB format, you can open this figure in MATLAB and change some properties and so on. You can also save it in different files. I always recommend you 2 files. The EPS format is the vector format. It means that if you save this file as EPS, the quality of your image will not depend on the scale. You can make it like 10 times bigger and the quality will be the same, okay? And if you want to import data to, for example, Microsoft Word, it will work perfectly well. Alternatively, you can use PNG format. It's called Portable Network Graphics file. And in this case, of course, it will depend on the resolution. For example, if you want to make it bigger, then the quality will actually be lower. Let me show you. I will just save it in 2 formats. First of all, it's EPS. So just save it. Then I will also save it as PNG. So just to show you the difference. PNG. And save it as PNG format. Now, what's the difference? The difference is quite simple to show. So that's my 2 files. So if I open it as an EPS file, so this is EPS file, right? So you can see that it's very sharp. You don't have any blurring and other problems. And if I zoom it in, you can see it remains sharp. Okay, so EPS format, it does not depend on the scale, on the size, and then you can easily import it to a Word document. Okay, but if I open PNG, you can see that it actually, if I zoom it in, you see the quality became worse and worse, because in PNG the image is just a set of pixels and you have a limited amount of pixels. It's the size, it corresponds to the size of the figure that you've seen on the screen. But EPS saves your figure as a set of curves, so it rescales all curves when you change the size. Okay, so if you want to make a really publication ready figures and plots, I recommend you to use EPS. But if you have any difficulties with EPS format, for example, if you use old Windows system which does not support it, or you have any other issues, then PNG can be a good option as well.